Joined by Hofstra head coach Joe Mihalik, Tariq Coburn, and DeJour Bowie. Coach, opening statement about tonight's game, please.
Well, obviously very proud of the team for the win, and I didn't think this would happen. You know, no one gets a team to play harder than Steve Masiello. I mean, those kids play so hard every second, every minute. I respect them so much for that. They're having a tough time getting that ball to go in the hole right now, and I'm glad they didn't turn it around tonight. But they play so hard. So, surprised it happened. I mean, I'm not surprised we won. I felt like we could win the game. I felt like we were a good team, but I'm surprised it happened the way it did.
Questions?
Joe, it's been a long time for Hofstra to get a win against these guys. I think it's 5 in a row in maybe a span of 8 seasons. What does it feel like to finally have that win?
Well, you know, I mean, it's good. Instead of winning by as many as we won here, I wish we would have scored a few of these points these last few years. But yeah, no, it feels good. I mean, everybody, you have those rivalries where it just kind of happens. The other team just kind of has your number a little bit. They've had our number, but you know, tonight we were able to get the best of them.
So, I guess this being the first game that Justin was not the team's leading scorer, he doesn't have to be the leading scorer for you guys to win this season.
No, I think there's proof of that tonight. I mean, I think we shared the ball. I thought these guys handled it. You know, listen, there's 3 things you got to do with Manhattan. You got to handle their press. You can't turn the ball over. They're third in the country in forcing turnovers. You know, before the last couple of minutes there, we were in single digits. We only had 9. I think we ended up with like 11. So we didn't turn the ball over. You got to guard their post, man. We did a decent job with that until the end. And then you got to find a way to handle their press. I said their press, and you got what was the third thing?
Rebound.
We got to rebound the ball. They had 7 offensive rebounds in the first half, and like 4 in the second half, right? Mm-hmm. So he's got a better memory than me. So, but we did those things, and we shared the basketball, and we knew that kind of team that they're so aggressive. Pump fakes, shot fakes, throwing the extra pass is going to get you better shots. So we traded a good shot for a great shot, and some guys made some shots.
Before I ask a couple of the guys, just, you were talking about breaking that press. It seemed like, and I know that it doesn't really show up in the box score that much, it seemed like Pemberton was really a very, very important part in you guys beating that press.
Well, I said in the locker room that DeJour and Elijah broke the press. I mean, they inbounded the ball, they got open. They made the right pass at the right time. They were ball strong. They handled the physical contact, and Elijah and DeJour handled the press. They really did, and they got the ball at the floor. The people that make plays like Tariq and Justin.
Tariq, in terms of you've now had a couple of good games in a row. Would you say that there has been a getting comfortable here period of time, and that this was gonna happen, or were there certain circumstances just in these 2 games where you've done really well?
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting more comfortable with playing with the starters, and I just feel like just being part of Hofstra is just like changed me. I have to like develop, because this is like my first year actually playing college basketball, so I'm just getting used to things like that.
So for you, the move from St. Bonaventure to here, it had to do with where you were on the depth chart there and the amount that those 2 guys were playing in the backcourt?
Yeah, it was like the third top backcourt in the country, and
yeah.
2 of them was like MBB prospects. It was just like the location too. I'd rather be closer to home. It was just a number of factors, and I feel like it was the best decision.
Your style of play seems to have a certain energy level to it. Do you think that you're helping elevate the energy level on this team?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Rather it's like rebounding the ball, talking on defense, pushing the ball, or just like try to like do whatever I can do. Hustle plays, anything like that.
In terms of the way that you guys play together this season, I mean, how do you like this cohesiveness? Do you, are you seeing a certain ensemble kind of thing going on with you guys?
We played better this year because we played harder. Last year we had a great team. We lost Rock, of course. Everybody thought we couldn't rebound, but we've proven that. Once we play hard every day, keep our composure and poise, we'll be all right.
Why do you play hard?
We have no choice. It's the only way to play.
Well, I mean, some people would say you could have played harder last year. Why this year?
This year we didn't have our goal, and that was win our conference tournament, and you learn. And we learn from that. Coach preached that every day. You don't only learn from losses, but you learn from wins. But last year we lost, so we harped on a lot of defense this summer, and that's what we're doing.
What's it like going against that press?
that's a tough team. They play very hard. They play very hard, so you just got to keep your composure. That's what we did tonight.
Joe, the defense has been criticized over the last couple of years. You got a season low points only allowed tonight, 50 points. What does that say about the strides this team has made on the defensive end?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of that too. I mean, you're going to get a little defensive here. You know, we play 18 games against a conference that's the #1 offensive efficiency conference in the country. Everybody can score in our conference, so sometimes the numbers can be a little skewed. But yeah, we work hard on it. And I think we're getting the feel of it. And 4 guys returning from last year, like these guys really know how to play off of each other. DeJour and Elijah and Justin and Stafford, and then Jaquil and Danny have turned out to be a 2-headed monster that's been really good for us.
Joe, how would you describe what Tariq is bringing to the table there?
You kind of, it's what we've talked about. You use the word. He brings energy. Like he's bringing the energy. He plays hard. Some people work hard, and some people play hard, and some people do both. And we got a team full of guys who do both. Like both of these guys I'm sitting with in the whole locker room there. Some people play hard during the game, but when the game's over, they're not willing to take that extra, get in the gym and get extra shots up, look at some tape, ask the coach what they're doing wrong, whatever. These guys work hard and they play hard, and it's a great combination there.
To follow that up, Tariq's giving you more balance in the lineup and on the scoreboard as well. And after the past 2 years, how much more does that elevate this team in terms of what it can do later on in the year?
Well, he's making everybody better. I mean, that was a real balanced win. And Tariq being on the floor, he's not just rebounding the ball. He's the best thing he ever did was shoot. And yet at the same time, since July, what I've been saying to you, just go rebound the ball and bring us some energy. So, a good balance. I mean, he gives us one more shooter on the floor. So I think it's, people talk about Justin. It's hard to guard the rest of this guy. I mean, one of the first things somebody said. I mean, he only had 14 points tonight, and yet we still scored a lot of points against a good defensive team.
Last question.
Joe, is in terms of him sort of arriving these last couple of games. Yeah. I mean, what have you seen in terms of the arc to getting to here?
Listen, I'll be honest with you. There were some up and downs. I mean, there were some bumps along the road. There were times last year when Tariq was in a little bit of a down stretch, and then he had his up days. But I think the consistency has been the best thing for Tariq. He's getting better and better every day. And somebody, if it was Tariq or one of you guys said something about confidence, he's really playing with some confidence now and feeling good up there. So I'm really happy for him.
Thank you, guys.